like always, right, Marcia? Right in the middle, the most interesting parts.
I didn't know this application, Aria.
Aria, yes.
Because I didn't use it, but I have a friend.
Yes.
They use the Tinder,
Yes.
and
The name is
I have a good friend. She's
Uh-huh.
married. I have two good friends. They are married with a boy.
Yes.
Uh, they
From
are they are meet in Tinder.
wow.
it is the happen
Yes.
for the
and
area.
and one it's more old.
One is older. One is older.
One it's older for me.
Yes, older than me.
10, 50 years older for
Older
me,
than
and
older than
and
me.
she church no encontrou
She met. She met.
met his husband
Uh-huh.
in United States of America.
Wow.
Today he lives in Brazil, and he like a lot Brazil.
Wow.
And they are very, very similar.
Yes,
She and
very
he,
similar.
they
Yes.
are very similar.
So the match, the crush was perfect.
Yes, yes, very interesting.
Yes, very
This
interesting.
case is very interesting.
Yes. You know that something similar happened to my daughter's sister-in-law. So my daughter is married to Vinicius, and Vinicius has a sister. Her name is Luciana. And Luciana is very, very religious. She is from the Protestant church, and she's very religious. But she was part of something like Tinder for Protestant people. And so this man, also from the Protestant church in Holland, saw her and came to Brazil to meet her. And today they are married. They live in Holland. And it was with something similar to Tinder.
Yes.
For Protestant people, for very religious people. This I think it is the new form of romantic meetings nowadays.
It's nice if you have one filter, no?
Yes, filter, yes.
To use filters, it's one.
It's interesting.
Option. It's one option.
It's an option. Yes, because
to meet people, you don't need to go to how do you say bar, né?
Bars.
The night,
yes, to go out in the night, right? That's very interesting.
I had preconceito. I had
prejudice.
I had prejudice.
Yes.
But after I know this case, I changed my
mind,
my vision about
yes. Yes, this is I think it's interesting too. I think it's interesting. There are many people, right? There are many people using Tinder. Some people use Tinder but don't tell you, but there are many people using Tinder.
I understand because it's more intimate, more
intimate,
intimate.
yes. In this film that I told you about blind dates, in one moment the girl goes to a date, and when the man arrives, it is her father. Because at that time there were no pictures, and so the man arrives and she arrives, and they are father and daughter. And so, father, what are you doing here? Because her father was widower. A widower is the wife died. The wife died, so the man is a widower. So he was a widower, and he was looking for a girlfriend, and he went to meet his daughter. He didn't know. Okay, so here we are going to be talking about how people meet. Many people meet in different ways, and they can meet. Now, how do most couples meet? When we talk about couples, we are talking about a man and a woman. How do most couples meet? Do you imagine? How do you imagine that most couples meet? How did you meet your husband, Marcia?
What, teacher?
How
Sorry?
did you meet your husband?
My husband
Yeah.
in my religion.
Okay, so the church or your religion is one possibility. And you, Henny, how did you meet your husband?
In my religion.
In your religion too. Okay. All right. And you, Raul, you had two wives. How did you meet them?
I met her in, how to say, a supermarket.
In the supermarket. Really?
Very good.
It's not supermarket, Oba.
Yes,
Oba
it's a supermarket. Oh, but it's a
supermarket.
supermarket. You can call it a grocery store, but it is a supermarket. That's
Yeah.
right. This is your second wife. Your second wife.
Second,
And your first wife. You were young. How did you
in
meet?
my religion.
In your religion too.
Yes.
Okay. Very interesting. This is very common in your religion to meet each other. Okay, so look here. We have different forms of meeting that people talked about. They meet at school or college. I met my husband at college, but he was not studying the same thing I was. He was passing by my college when we met. He studied in another college far, but he was passing in my college, so we met at college. You can meet at work or at a club. And by club here, it can be a nightclub also, where you can go dancing, right? Or at the club where you can go swimming. This is also possible, right? Nowadays, very common, online. And I think we can consider Tinder online, right? You can meet through friends or through family. Yes, the families are friends. My father and my mother met because their families were friends, but they lived in different cities, and they did not meet each other until they were older. That my mother came from another city to the city where my father lived, and went to the family's house, and there she met my father. So it was through family. On a blind date, yes, that you don't know who the person is. And look, Raul, while shopping, you have other people that met while shopping, like you.
While shopping.
At the supermarket while shopping.
I think he's 1%. né?
Yes. And another possibility is none of these. Okay? Look at the chart and imagine what is the percentage here. Okay? Imagine. So Raul thinks that while shopping is only 1%.
Teacher, what did you ask now?
I asked you to think. What do you think is the percentage? 13%, 20% of the people met at the club online. What do you imagine?
Okay.
Which one do you think is the highest percentage, the biggest percentage?
I think it's online.
I think it's online. So you think that 20% of the people met online.
Today.
Okay.
That's true, né?
Today. Yes. And you,
22.
Raul, you don't agree?
No, I agree.
You agree. You think 20% for online too.
22, né? 22.
Oh, 22%
22.
online. 22% online. Okay. And so 22 is the highest. 20, which one do you think is 20%?
I think none of this.
None of these.
None of
Other
these.
possibilities, like church, for example. Okay. Yes. Okay. And what about 15%? Which one do you think is 15%?
I think it's through friends.
Through friends. Okay, through friends. Agree, Raul?
College.
You think it
School
could be
or college.
School or college. Okay.
Mm.
And you, Heni, which one do you think is the third place?
Why shopping?
Repeat, Heni?
Why shopping?
While shopping, you think it is while shopping. Okay, so 15% of the people meet like Raul while shopping. Okay, now you're going to listen and you're going to match, okay? Listen and match.
Track 12, a blind date.
A survey of over 10,000 couples asked them how they first met. The top three were: first, with 22% at work; second, with 20% through friends; and third, with 15% at school or college. Next, with 12%, was meeting online. These days, more and more couples are meeting this way. Just 8% met at a club and 5% through family, which was very surprising. Only 4% met on a blind date, maybe not so surprising. Last of all, just 1% met while shopping. So don't go looking for love in the supermarket. That leaves just 13% who didn't meet in any of these places.
You guessed right, Raul. Okay, one more time. Listen one more time.
Track 12. A blind date.
A survey of over 10,000 couples asked them how they first met. The top three were first, with 22% at work, second, with 20% through friends, and third, with 15% at school or college. Next, with 12%, was meeting online. These days, more and more couples are meeting this way. Just 8% met at a club and 5% through family, which was very surprising. Only 4% met on a blind date, maybe not so surprising. Last of all, just 1% met while shopping, so don't go looking for love in the supermarket. That leaves just 13% who didn't meet in any of these places.
Okay, and one last time. Listen one last time.
Track 12. A blind date.
A survey of over 10,000 couples asked them how they first met. The top three were first, with 22% at work, second, with 20% through friends, and third, with 15% at school or college. Next, with 12%, was meeting online. These days, more and more couples are meeting this way. Just 8% met at a club and 5% through family, which was very surprising. Only 4% met on a blind date, maybe not so surprising. Last of all, just 1% met while shopping, so don't go looking for love in the supermarket. That leaves just 13% who didn't meet in any of these places.
Okay, I'm going to put you in a little group so that you can compare with each other, and afterwards we correct together, okay? You can go, you have 3 minutes. So, finished?
Finish.
Okay. All right, let's see, people. At school or college, Penny?
15.
15%.
Yeah.
Oh my God. I went through, I didn't go through the,
exercise in
yes,
the order of the
of the reading, that's right. So let's go. The first one was at work, 22%. Did this surprise you?
At work. At the club.
yes.
Yes.
I think in Brazil is different, né?
Yes, I think maybe in Brazil it is different. People don't get married with people from work, right? Right. Very good. The next one, I don't remember what it was.
Through friends.
Through friends.
Through friends.
Okay.
Friends.
Through friends. 20%. Very good. And 15% is at school or
At
school
college.
college.
Okay. It was Raul, right? That you imagined this was the correct for school or college. Okay. And then 13%.
None of this.
None of these. I forgot to put. Yes.
Put online first.
There. None of these.
Ah, no.
Okay. So where are we? 12% online. 12% online.
13, 8%, né?
8% at the club.
At the club,
Yes.
The club.
5% through family,
5% through family. Good.
4% on a blind date,
4% on a blind date. Great.
1% while shopping,
Yes. Raul got it correct also when he said, I think it's 1%. And the last one,
None
none
of
of
this.
these.
13%. Okay, very good. Very good. All right. So this is an interesting program. The Guardian. The Guardian is a newspaper, and it is a very famous newspaper in England. And it is a good newspaper, very interesting newspaper. Okay, and this newspaper organizes a project with blind dates between two readers. So two people that read the same newspaper can go on a blind date. They don't know each other. They only know that they read the same newspaper. They have the same interest in reading the newspaper. Okay, so now you are going to look at the pictures and read the introduction and answer these questions. Who are the people? How old are they? What are their jobs and where did they meet? Okay, answer silently. Answer silently. You have 3 minutes to answer. Okay, answer silently. You can answer in your book, or you can answer in your notebook. But don't say nothing to each other yet, silently.
É para imaginar?
No, read the information. It's on the page. Read the information. Did you find it, Henny? Did you find the information? Oh, yes.
Yes.
Henny, did you find it?
Yes.
Okay.
Where did they meet? See.
Okay. So answer, and then we are going to correct it together, okay?
On the page-
Okay, ready? Finished, Henny?
Okay.
Yes.
In the page 6, né?
Yes, that's right. The questions in exercise 2. Did you finish? Who are the people? How old are they? What are their jobs? Where did they meet? Yes?
Yeah.
Okay, so Henny, you answer the first question. Who are the people and how old are they?
The Sally Fox and the Dominic Hill.
Very good.
Sally
Sally Fox and
Sally
Dominic.
has a-
Yes, how
Sally
old is
has a-
Sally?
Sally has 25 years.
Yes, Sally is 25. Very good. Sally is 25.
And Dominic is 29 years.
And
old.
Dominic is 29. That's right. Very good. And Dominic is 29. What are their jobs?
Sally is a tennis coach, and Dominique is an actor.
Very good. Okay.
Ué, onde tá isso?
Look, Henny, look. Sally Fox, 25, tennis coach.
Ai, mesmo. Ai,
All right. And where did they meet, Marcia?
They met in a Chinese restaurant called Ping Pong.
That's right. They met at a Chinese restaurant, Marcia.
Restaurant.
That's
Chinese
right.
restaurant
Called Ping Pong.
called Ping Pong.
That's right. What a funny name for a Chinese restaurant. Okay, very good. Now, can you see we have here exercise 3. In exercise 3, we are going to answer these questions, right? But we are going to answer these questions for Sally and answer the questions for Dominic. Okay, so we have to have 2 answers, one for Dominic and one for Dominic and one for Sally. Okay, so at this moment we are going to have Raul. You are going to answer question number 1 and number 2 for Sally. Okay. And Marcia and Henny, you are going to answer question number 1 and number 2 for Dominic. Okay, so look at the text. Can you see we have the text here? Yes, you have the text here. Look at the text and find the answers to the number 1 and number 2 questions. Marcia and Henny, concentrate on Dominic, and Raul, concentrate on Sally. Okay? All right, you have 6 minutes. You have 6 minutes. I'm going to put you in different groups just for the time, okay? So that Marcia and Henny, if you want to talk to each other, you can. All right. All right. 6 minutes. You can go. You can go to work together. Raul, you will be alone. Henny, you can go.